Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the Lake District, where I'm on day 4 of my coast to coast walk, and I've just left the village of Grasmere and I've got a lovely view back to Helm Crag up here. Now the coast to coast does normally follow over the fell top, but because previous day's walking was such bad weather, we didn't do that. We followed Easedale, but today it's really warm. I've actually started quite late. It's, I think, nearly 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So we think maybe 3.5 hours just to get over to Patterdale. I think it's about 12 kilometres, something like that. Nice to break this section up over 2 days. And then we're camping down at Glenridding, and tomorrow is a big day. 16 or so miles tomorrow over the highest point. Really excited because the weather is meant to be really good for the next 4 days. So as I'm getting a bit of height, you can hear me, I'm quite out of breath, but this is Greenburn over here. You can see a few of the waterfalls down in the valley, and then Steel Fell up here, and a bit of Gibson Knot just there as well. So we've just stopped for a moment to enjoy the view looking back down towards Grasmere. Now the fells, this is Silver How directly in front of me, and then over here is Helm Crag, and I can see the Howitzer, which is the true summit at 405 metres, and I'm looking down at it, so I must be at around 500 here. Maybe slightly less, 480, something like that, so maybe another 100 metres to go up. And it's pretty hard work going up this path. It's relentless. Not so steep that you get really exhausted, but steep enough to make you puff. So very soon I'm going to be going over the little col between Seat Sandal, which is this enormous mountain on my left, and Fairfield, and that col just sits below 600 metres. I think it's about 580, and then over there is Grisedale Tarn. I think we're going to sit down there for 10 or 15 minutes and enjoy the view of that lovely, lovely tarn. So we're a couple of hours in today, and the col over towards Grisedale Tarn is just round the corner here. and I've got a lovely view down to this waterfall here. It's not named, but it is a beautiful waterfall, especially when seen from the path down there. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening light. I reckon we'll be up and over at the Tarn in about another 20 minutes, and then we're going to sit there for a little bit just to enjoy the view. So we're down here now at Grisedale Tarn, and this body of water sits at about 550 metres above sea level, and keen eyes can see some wild campers over there, and there's actually a few more just at the other end of the Tarn here. And there's a lovely view up to St Sunday Crag over here. This is Fairfield up to my right, and then Dollywagon Pike there, 858 metres, with a very popular zigzag path up there, because just behind is Nethermost Pike at 891 metres, and then behind that Helvellyn at 950 metres, so the third highest summit in the Lake District, so really popular way either up or down there. But we're going to go and sit by the Tarn just for a few minutes, have a snack, have a drink, enjoy this evening light. I think it's about 20 past 5 now, so we've still got like 4 or 5 hours of daylight left, but we'll be down in a couple of hours from here. We didn't spend too long up at Grisedale Tarn because, sadly, of all the wild campers, there was a big group of Duke of Edinburgh making a lot of noise, so decided to head down. Just over here, I can make out the Brothers Parting Stone. There's actually a big plaque there as well, and I think that is where William Wordsworth last saw his brother before they parted ways, hence the name, the Brothers Parting Stone. And it's here that we begin our descent down Grisedale. We're going to go down to Ruthwaite Lodge, which is a climbing hut, and then down the full length of Grisedale, right over to Patterdale. And we've only done 4.5 kilometres up to here, and it's taken us a few hours to get here, purely because it's all uphill. Now that we're going downhill, I reckon we'll cover the same distance relatively quickly. We are now doing the last few hundred metres down into Patterdale, and this walk has been absolutely stunning. The views across to Allswater just a few minutes ago were some of the best I've ever seen of the lake, and then with the sun setting behind Nethermost Pike and Dollywagon Pike was just absolutely fantastic. Now, of course, if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and also ring the bell to keep up to date with future uploads, and I'll see you in part 5.